Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to another fine mess here in Control. I did now take a moment to clear out our inventory a little bit, and I also upgraded the old grenade launcher here. We had the materials for it, and we're not that far off of having the materials for the third level. Yeah, we just need 10 shaded facets, which they seem to be coming pretty fast and furious here. So once we've got the third level of this, it'll be a little bit easier to tell if it's like a bad weapon or if it's just, you know, that we were using an under-leveled version of it. Man, I love the environments in this game. Okay, what were we doing? We certainly weren't going to eradicate any mold. I should probably switch our active mission. Let's walk around with the pistol out still. I should probably switch our active mission, he says, shortly before not doing that. Also, I really love these title treatments. No, I don't like it. Don't like it. Get me out of the... Ugh.
Lights on and clear him out.
Oh god, the light. Ah! Jesus Christ! Okay, the Hartman thing is not a joke. Must get to the lights. Oh, thank God. This might be a good time for a shield. And just obliterate that guy. Nope, he did not obliterate. Not as much obliteration as I was hoping. I did also spend our skill points, and I upgraded the damage of some of our stuff. But that's going to be tricky. Having to move around while the thing that used to be Hartman is chasing us is a scary proposition. They've done a really good job of crafting a monster that I legitimately don't want to be anywhere near. Which can be a tricky thing to do. Maybe it would be good for us to have the grenade launcher out and just, like, blow those guys up there up as quickly as possible. Alright, just give me a little bit of cover while we approach. Okay, that's starting to work. We're getting reasonable damage out of it now. Also, explosions are always fun to cause. That's just a truth of video games. Alright, looks like there's not anything over here that we're missing. Is there anything like sneaky hidden down behind? What are you guys shouting about? Oh, the Seize is running out and they're dying horribly. I guess that's an acceptable thing to be upset about. Oh, he's gonna go fight Hartman. Well, you have fun with that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ow. I missed. Oh god, I missed. Shield up, charge him. Okay. And then charge him again. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, I think I did maybe kill the first one. Yeah, go away. Okay, apparently the light from the explosions is not sufficient to worry him. Oh, there you are. I missed him. I was really hoping that my punch... So one of the things that I upgraded the damage on was the punch, and I was really hoping our punch was going to do anything at all to that dude. We're probably better off sticking with the pistol. Explosions are fun, but for some reason, these explosions are very poor damage. They have bad physics, I guess. Alright, until we finish this off, it's pistol. You know what I should probably actually do is this. I'll just grab a couple of items to bring over there. Oh, apparently when you shield up, you drop all of the things that you were carrying. Well, that was not a thing I remembered. Good to know. Yeah, let's definitely just pick up some stuff here then. We will not shield, we will simply... Oh, right, I can't. Can't press a button while carrying objects, obviously. What am I, some kind of wizard? Okay, that was a lot smoother. So what all is going on in here? Let me guess. Some garbage. Yep, probably pretty much garbage. Boy, it's a real faint voice. I don't know how easy that is to hear, but I think it's Hartman blubbering in the darkness. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. There it is. Trying desperately not to shoot them so many times that they just die. Alright, well, we got this train car down here, which I guess is what I what I was trying to do. Just chill here while this lowers. Does it feel like there should be more enemies spawning? I can't actually get into it. She absolutely just used her telekinesis to throw that switch. Oh, the house just letting him through, huh? Well, that's quite interesting. Well, we'll just keep chasing him around. Oh, Jesse. Okay, why don't we get this out of the way? Anything of interest? No, this is the one we're already in. You know, these distances look a little smaller in the light. I had imagined this being a much larger space. So he's going that way. I'm going to look around here for things we might have missed on account of we were, in the dark. For example...
Agent Guthrie, interrogation 4C pertaining to the Eagle Limited incident and its subsequent, state alteration.
Look, buddy, I have no clue what you're talking about.
So you deny being a part of a radical group aiming to affect inanimate objects in a manner that would yield, unusual results?
Yeah, I deny. But hey, tell me more about these results. They sound real unusual.
I'm sure you recognize that the measures this group of yours takes to achieve their goals can be considered acts of terrorism.
Goals? Measures? You're being very vague. Did you know you're being very vague?
All right, 62 dead. Passengers and crew, innocent people. Still sound vague to you?
You might as well stop wasting both our time. I won't say anything, and you can't say anything. I know you can't.
Tell you what I can do. I can throw your sorry ass in one of our cozy containment cells. You can rot there until you're ready to talk. Or you could just save us both the trouble and tell me all about how you're going around creating altered items. How's that sound? Did you really think we wouldn't catch on to you? We always do. Always. So you might as well come clean. For your sake.
I think I'll just talk to my lawyer instead.
That's not how it works around here, buddy. But tell you what, why don't I leave you here to think on it for a while? See you in a couple of days.
Wait!
So, I mean that, first of all, I think we definitely hired that guy from UNATCO. And secondly, that's pretty evil. That's some pretty evil work on the part of the the Bureau here. Did you know? I think there's an implication that we might not always be the good guys. It is very dark here. Aha! I don't even want this, but I'm happy to have found it. Oh, you know what? No, I do want it. I do want a shaded facet. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we've cleared the place out then. Wait, is that a thing? No, I must have just been seeing our mental powers, highlighting one of these boxes for a second. Okay. So I guess we just follow the Hartman, right? I don't really want to, but I do believe that that is the play. There's a walkway up there. We can totally get up there. I'm sure I can land on this. You know, we always got work to do. Apparently I did not finish the job in the utility corridor. What's wrong with me? Ahti is going to be so disappointed. This is curious. I mean, they want you to catch on to this area, right? It's so well lit. They want you to see that this is here. Why? Doesn't seem like there's a lot of reason to be up here. But why place that light right there, then? I guess maybe it's about drawing your attention to this, but... I don't know. Alright, one more thing of darkness. It could be over here somewhere. I would expect it to be on this side of the room. Is that going to go up? No, that's probably going to take us down. Which might be forward. Might leave us unable to get back here easily. So let's just take another quick look around, make sure we're not really missing anything. I do wish there weren't button prompts all over every object, and it's a little bit of a downside of having taken the multi-throw. Aha! Oh, that doesn't work. Ah, well. Alright, let's see if we actually can follow Hartman. My guess is that we're supposed to use that elevator. Can I be honest with you? It scared the hell out of me. That picture of myself. Oh, hey. How's it going there, buddy? Is it going to be able to follow us up here? No, right? It's going to be real mad about it, though. Shaded specimen captured. An alert from a Washington monitoring station indicated activity in the area. Agent Estevez was dispatched to investigate. Inside the lodge, she discovered the facility's former owner, Dr. Emil Hartman. He certainly was an omen. He had been converted into a shaded individual and displayed violent behavior characteristic of its type. Agent Estevez alerted the on-site research team to the specimen's presence, and with some difficulty it was successfully contained in a Black Rock cell. The cell and its inhabitant were transported safely back to HQ, so they build Black Rock like around it and then put the whole Black Rock thing on a train, I guess? Once the investigation is closed, research teams have petitioned to relocate the specimen to their sector for study, which I'm sure is going to work out just wonderfully for them. Alright, more of these real weird trees. These are the thing I distrust most. Nothing that we've seen is weirder than these trees. Yep, there totally is a thing. Alright, let's try to grab it quickly. Come on, come on, come on. I left my lamp behind, but we're just going to have to deal. Really wish I hadn't left my lamp behind, honestly. What a weird little room. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, strange. Agent Samuel Turnbull committed a misdemeanor while performing his duties as supervising agent of some project designed to help undercover agents reassimilate to office duties. The incident began when Agent Turnbull refused one of the operatives' entry into the oldest house, claiming they had been compromised. The situation escalated as Agent Turnbull attempted to force a confession out of the bastard. The injuries inflicted upon the victim required a trip to the medical wing. Agent Turnbull denied any guilt, maintaining that the victim was, quote, some sort of pod person, and that he, unlike his colleagues, could see their true intentions, to use the Bureau's connections to climb the ranks of government and eventually into the Oval Office. Despite breaching Bureau Offense Code 45, Agent Turnbull was given leave of absence with full pay due to his sterling record. He'll be required to undergo a psychological evaluation upon his return. What a curious thing to be behind a fake wall. I'm assuming I'm not actually going to be able to get up here. Oh no, I'm able to go just high enough. Well, this is a curious area. Okay, I'm into it. We can hang out here for a minute. My video's going to get content ID'd, but whatever. What a strange little room. What a whole weird thing they've done here. I guess I just go back out the way I came in? Oops, yep, that's fair. I did destroy the radio. Actually, it looks like it's fine. It's just not operable anymore. Yeah. Real strange. I'm wondering if I'm missing some significance. Like, maybe that's a reference to a thing that I don't get. Or maybe it's set up for something in the future. So I would be pretty surprised. I think the next thing that Remedy is working on is like an Alan Wake sequel, or at least something that's related to the story of Alan Wake. And like, there's no way that the Bureau of Control is not going to play some part in it, right? So maybe that's just set up for a future plotline, or it's just weird for something that seems like it has no connection to what's going on, and also doesn't seem like an obvious, like, jokey reference to be behind a fake wall that you could totally miss. Hey Stu, do you hear about Fisher? Got himself in trouble in the motel. Why the hell does anyone volunteer to stake out that place? Gives me the creeps. But hey, at least he came back, if you can call it that. I saw some of the footage they pulled out of there with him. Tom down in evidence processing showed me. Crazy stuff. Fisher had the cameras pointed at himself half the time. I'm guessing he went nuts on day one. But he did catch something, though. Got one of those fiber optic cameras under the door of the room he was hiding in and recorded something out in the hall. Looked like a shadow, maybe human. Tom tried to get the quality up, but it's still blurry as fuck. That just reaffirms my position. Stay the fuck out of the motel. Anyway, you up for some shoom later? Lisa got up to 1 hour and 38 minutes yesterday. New record to beat. Yo, that does not sound that fun. Listen, I enjoy the combat in this game, but maybe not sit in that one room for 1 hour and 38 minutes. Also, I wonder what other people see when they play shoom. So that thing we read about there, him getting the fiber optic cable under the door, we heard that audio log. I wonder if we're going to get more detail on that event. So we picked up like 1 or 2 of the things? 1, yeah. It's going to be a minute. Maybe we should switch back to a different weapon while we're waiting to max this out. No, sorry, I don't want to do this. I want to... How do I do it from my loadout? Yeah, here we go. So what do I think? Probably this shotgun? Pistol plus shotgun? definitely wish I still had a light. Oh, this is weird. Okay. Alright, everything's fine. Don't like it. Do not like it. He is spawning hiss. Or something. The house is spawning hiss in relation, like, to protect him, or... It's bad. Whatever it is that's happening, it's real bad. Alright, how do I make this active? Ah, I see. Some real solid shooting there on my part. No, that's not. Oh, that's not a thing I can break, though. The Hartman thing is right there. But those come back, right? Like, I have a limited amount of time to... Yeah, shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Here's what I think of you. Also, here's what I think of you. Alright. Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like being around him. He's very creepy. It looks like the hiss bubble things are not reforming. Nope, that's not one of them. That's just the door that's blocked by their existence. Okay, I did get that one. I'm gonna go back inside real quick. Hopefully lure another enemy to me, because I could use some more health elements. This is tricky. Oh, I thought I was... It looks light out there, doesn't it? I thought I was gonna be safe there. I was hoping the explosion would pierce through. So there's one more of those little things, but it's on the far side of that. And if we step out there for long enough to get an angle on it, we are probably going to get murked. I need Jesse to lock on. There we go. Alright, do we see any more of them anywhere? I might have opened that. Let's see if that thing is accessible now. Oh, Hartman's right there. He knows what we want. Okay, we gotta lure him elsewhere. Okay. Back into a different lit area. Wait, is that still him moving in the dark? Did he not... It's not 100% clear to me where he is right now. Well, it does look like that's open, and also like there are no other things to interact with. So we're just gonna go real fast. Nope, Jesse. Oh god. Okay, everything's fine. I fell, but everything's fine.
We need another power core.
Yeah, no, what I need is health elements, actually. So have any of these other things developed? Okay, well that was the Hartman. I did make the Hartman teleport. I'm at none health. Maybe there's something I'm not understanding about this. But it sure seems like you have to spend a lot of time going out into the dark. Okay, well, some of the things can be hit from in here on this one. Really? She won't lock onto these? I mean, I can do them manually to some degree, but unfortunately, thrown objects definitely have some, like, random walk in their targeting. I can't necessarily guarantee they'll go exactly where I aim them. It does look like additional enemies have spawned out there. Okay. We gotta get down here, and then we gotta... Hartman wants to fight real bad. Why can I not grab that? There we go. Trying really hard to pull up my shield, but... Okay, there we go. Oh, thank God. Wow, that was no health. What the hell? Sending me the soldiers that don't that don't have any resources. I mean, I guess it's a pretty smart move, but I find it very frustrating. Here's another guy, okay. Okay. Yeah, wow, look at the number of health elements we have to pick up to restore any significant portion of our HP. What a bummer. Yeah, I can't quite get it to go where I'm aiming here. And she won't lock on with the thing in the way, but I don't want to walk out there far enough for her to lock on. Okay. Still one more, still one more. Hartman's right there. Okay, nope, he didn't like that at all. Quickly, quickly, quickly. You cannot sprint while carrying a thing. In case you were wondering why I'm not sprinting. I could have dashed, I suppose. I really wish that there was some amount of just like passive regen or something. One of my least favorite things that video games do is this this red vignette garbage when your health is low. And like, it sucks so much, and having it on the screen for a huge amount of time, I always just find it very annoying. Alright. If we could just kill him over there, and then have the health elements waiting for us. I mean, at this point, probably the best thing to do is to let them approach. Where the hell are they? They should be running across here, right? Okay, there they are. They're just real slow. This is gonna chill right here, I guess. Surprise! Okay. Enough health to get rid of the garbage visual effect. If you are a developer and you are developing a game that has a health system, please don't do that. Please don't do that thing. I assume it became popular because the games that were doing it were selling well, but I promise you, they were not selling well because of that. Alright, I think that was it. I'm not actually sure. Very annoying. Oh god. I'm in the light. Don't you dare. Don't you dare shoot missiles at me. Okay. Come on. Okay.
Okay, now where's the switch?
That was actually a pretty difficult and kind of harrowing combat area. Alright, let's have our customary look around for evidence and stuff now that we're allowed to look around. I do wish that the lights were a little bit more thorough. I mean, technically the lights are on, but... It's just like, it's really not a lot. So yeah, this is one of those black rock cells that they transport by train car. So this links back to, this is an area we've been in already, right? Yeah, okay. Whew. We're getting it done, slowly but surely. So, we're not done with this area, though. Where does this go? To a control point. Hooray! I do appreciate the amount of fast travel points that they give you in this game. They're very generous with them. So it looks like there's nothing hiding up on top of the things the power boxes were in. Kind of seems like this room is just devoid of stuff. Maybe they figured you'd be real tired of this place by the time you were done with it. That's not what I was looking for. Alright, so he dropped into a gap in the floor. Obviously, there's that passage over by the control point, but we are supposed to be chasing him, right? It sort of seems like he just didn't go anywhere. Is this a... Yeah. Just a thing I don't have room for again already. There we go. Okay, so there is in fact no way forward over there. Wow, this guy's a hell of a shot. Okay, that was just the two of them. Missing anything? Nah. Nah, we're good. Just hurl myself through a big glass window. I feel like we didn't actually spend that much time walking around sort of like behind the shifted parts of the house in the main game. Like, we definitely saw a hallway or two that was like this, but mostly we were walking in areas that still looked like normal stuff, just with some protrusions into them. So is that the place that we broke earlier over there? We looped back around? Are you... No, you're fine. You are not one of the plants that needs to be lit up. So this just goes backwards. That was just the door that we came through. We were supposed to... Okay. We were supposed to just progress through the thing back to the central area and then pick a new branch. That's my bad. Can I tell you, like, part of the reason I keep having to switch weapons, because I've switched to the wrong weapon at some point, is that I, how did that get repaired? We were just here. Whenever we're in an area where it's like a little bit too dark, I keep tapping F. Because I'm like, I've played so much Deep Rock Galactic at this point that is my immediate response to any space in a video game that is darker than I would like, is just, well, let's throw a glow stick. It's remarkable how that stuff becomes, like, subconscious. Especially how quickly it becomes subconscious. Because obviously, I'm not really thinking that. If I were to think about it for a minute, it would be obvious to me that that's not a thing that can happen. Alright, so we want to go back through active investigations. I guess this is one of those situations where I could have used the fast travel like I'm always talking about. Because, right, our actual mission is to boy, where... Yeah, we have a mission to go to each of the other AWE areas. Investigate the train altered item. Wait, where is this?
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know?
Oh, God.
Ever since I got
Turn around, turn around.
Opticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still, I
want to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird.
So it looks like the train thing that we need to actually investigate is still up here.
A bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming.
I'm getting strong, did you just come back here to get my metal detector energy from this guy?
You figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what...
Alright, you just keep... I swear I'm still listening. So just straight across. Damn it. There we go. Except we can't get here by going this way. But I can open this up and get a shaded facet, which I actually do care about. That is totally a thing I need. So... Boy. I hate to do this. But maybe the best thing to do is, in fact, just to go back to that control point. Alright, let's fast travel back to... Is this one... There's a solid line between this and the room on the map. I don't remember... Okay, yeah, it is this room. I am supposed to be investigating that train. I thought the train was significant, but you know how my memory is. And also, I couldn't find a way inside after looking at it for 2 seconds, so I got distracted by other things. Keep out. Don't tell me to keep out. Sure, just connect with the train. No big deal. What is this? Oh, that's the door. It's not super clear that it's a door when it's just sort of floating in space. I kind of thought it was like a... Yeah, like if I move around a little bit, it becomes clearer, but for a second I thought it might be a shoom machine.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Guess we're going to Chicago.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner to roll right on in.
You know, as far as altered items go, this ain't so bad. Solid subtitling.
Next stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
That's like a big hammer, right? If we look at like the size of Jesse's arm relative to that...
Oh my god, fire! Fire! Everyone, stay in your seats. In your seats. Nothing to... Sir, sit down. Everyone, hold on.
Well, I am not allowed to interact with this door. I mean, I can just walk around to the other side of it. Do we need to... Maybe the idea is we interact with them in a certain order? I mean, I kind of feel like we already interacted with them in the order that makes sense, though. Right? Because when we interacted with the instrument, it talked about waiting for dinner to roll in, and then dinner rolled in, and then... Maybe we reverse the order of events? Let's uncrash the train?
Everyone, stay in your seats. Next stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville.
Good evening, all you fine-looking
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
dinner to roll right on in.
Huh. There's some weird, like, weird reflections going on what we know not to be a wall with the lighting. It's very strange. There is a wall, to be clear. It's right here. But... Huh. Maybe we... Was this booth always missing? Is interacting with the items changing with which booths are present?
Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
I feel like a dummy. What am I missing here? Okay. Connect with the train. Looks like there's some light sourcing going on behind the misty walls. It's probably not part of the puzzle.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Right, so she would say have your tickets ready before the conductor would be walking around punching the
Next
tickets.
stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
And then the train leaves, and that's when you get
Good
the
evening,
music.
all you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner to roll right on in.
And then dinner. And then, I mean, that's got to be the last one.
Oh my god, fire! Fire! Everyone, stay in your seats! In your seats! Nothing to... Sir, sit down! Oh, everyone, hold on!
If this doesn't work, I might be out of ideas for the moment. I feel like that was definitely the right order. So does the train. Okay, so it's a little weird because they're set down almost in the right order, so it's a little hard to realize that... And frankly, there's no reason that the conductor couldn't check the tickets after dinner with Adam. I don't know, I guess I shouldn't spend too much time...
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a ticket?
Spend too much time arguing with the logic of this train,
Had a
you
pretty
know?
dark ride, huh? But I hope you're done replaying it now.
Ah! No, bad! Oh. This thing's gonna be an issue. God, these guys are tough as hell. Wait, where did the... there it is. Ow. Alright, fortunately there's a lot of health elements laying around. These things are such a pain to fight. We got a case file and we're totally going to read it as soon as I, you know, fix this. Okay. Now we are going to be able to beat them. Be able to wear them down over time. Oh, right, I forgot about all the teleporting they do. Come on, there it is. Ooh. I was gonna just kill him, but it took forever for the bullets to come back. Haha, how about that? I remembered how my abilities work. What's up now? We good? Okay. Case file. Tell me about this train. Oh, apparently I did not read the arcade cabinet supplement. Both items were purchased from a closing arcade somewhere in Michigan. I'm going to guess it was Marvin's. As part of a program to improve employee well-being through recreation. The program was cancelled before any game machines were dispersed throughout the oldest house, but not before these altered items were discovered. Teams in the research sector have voiced considerable interest in the items due to the fact that they only exhibit an altered effect when physically paired together, a codependent relationship previously unseen in altered items. See Research Specialist Pope's paper titled The Parasensitivity of Sequels for more information. However, after proving the item's altered status, the investigation staff insisted on keeping them, claiming they're important for sector morale. To date, numerous petitions have been filed by research to move the items there for more extensive analysis. Come on, we all know why they really want them. The train's item altered effect can be avoided by simply not entering it. Proper signage and barriers should provide sufficient containment. The item is currently held in the Investigation Sector's AWE West hangar for ongoing investigations. The item's exterior is that of a standard CZ-10 Vista Dome train car, the largest known altered item on record. I'm a little surprised by that. Does the house not count? Its interior seems to be an adjacent reality related to a trauma or memory belonging to a passenger, I'm gonna guess, and not the physical item's own history. Causation for this link is still to be determined, but possibilities include the outside interference, possibly responsible for the item's altered state, or trauma imprinting via shared memory states. The item was discovered when the Bureau responded to a suspected crime scene in Bloomington. The item was identified as an altered item and transported to the Bureau for examination and testing. So this happened because of one of the Blessed organizations, right? Weird. Weird thing. Okay, definitely the fastest thing to do is going to be to go back to the control point and warp out of here. Well, I'm glad we came back for that, at least. Even if it did almost immediately get me killed. Okay, so we want to just go back to... Oops, no, that's not what I want. Like this one, probably. Because this one will be on the right side of the elevator. Nope, that's right. I still have to take an elevator up into here. I really like Langston as a character. I think they did a good job developing him, and I think this bit where he's just like so eager to have somebody to talk to that he talks your ear off is pretty funny. Poor lonely Langston.
Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's...
Just gonna let him keep going. You know, there's no reason to tell him that we're leaving. I'm sure he'll realize eventually. Anything else in here? That doesn't look breakable. Okay. So I don't think we know anything about this from Morrow. And obviously the proper Bright Falls AWE area is going to be, I imagine, something pretty significant. I'm hoping we'll maybe get a little bit of Children of an Elder God. Okay, yes, I see it. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like my imaginary friend does not have a lot of respect for my abilities. Caught my man off guard a little bit there. Man, those guys have a lot of health. Why aren't you convertible yet? There it is. Ah, that was a big infection. So hold on a second. What else is through here? I should have known not to put down the light. Why would I put down the light? Unfortunately, I think we still need quite a lot of shaded facets. I think we're at like 8 now, maybe? I don't even know what that mod is, but I do know that it's not one of the colors we care about. It's like a tier 3 something. Alright, well... guess we don't really have a lot of options here. So we just gotta keep going until we have left the thing that was once Hartman. Nowhere to hide. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that the darkness is powerful enough that it can coalesce over a thing that has lights on it. It's definitely concerning. This guy's over there just like... okay, I was gonna say, they're just totally unaware of me, or... whoa! Apparently I completely destroyed the audio on my computer briefly with that one. Nope. That's no good. Shield ran out before I was ready for it to. That shield up and then just charge through people with it move is bananas. What a good ability. Unfortunately, if they land a melee attack on your shield, it does do significant damage to its uptime, and that is absolutely what I allowed to happen there. I feel like they could remember that I cleared this. Oh wait, is there a lantern in this room? Did I need to go get that? Okay. That was pretty good. Getting to pull that guy's body through both of them. Wait, I had that. There it is. Sometimes you get the prompt and then it disappears for no readily apparent reason. Okay, so... the answer is no, there is no light in this area. I must bring my own. Boy, that's awfully conspicuous, isn't it? Alright, let me go back out into the other room and grab one of the lamps. No. There we go. Am I going to have to re-clear the stuff on the socket as well? Yes, I am. It's a good thing they build these things so hardy. Definitely hearing a lot of spooky noises. And we'll just read this case file in total darkness. Procedures for the cabinets. A distance of 10 feet between the items suppresses their effect. Effect only triggers on physical contact. Items are a pair of arcade game cabinets originally designed for Shum and Shum 2 Kolgar's Revenge. The games were manufactured by Bonko Entertainment, now out of business. Despite being a popular arcade game in Japan during the late 80s and early 90s, no other Shum cabinets have been found by our investigators. Well, that is curious. When touching one of the items while it stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. Unlike Jesse's everyday life. Events from their everyday lives become game-like sequences in which speed and efficacy are paramount. The brain enters a stroke-like state as proven by EEG studies on users, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain and motor function. That's kind of terrifying, to be perfectly honest with you. Are we missing anything in here? It looks like no. Well, we got that very conspicuous elevator door open. Hold on. Okay, nothing up above. Oh! Christ! You may or may not have seen the jump scare. May or may not have seen me jump in response to the jump scare. Also, I dropped my light somewhere down there. Yeah, the Hartman thing is, I don't like it. It's bad news. So I don't... If I drop this down there, is this going to have the effect that I want? No. Oh, and it broke. Well, shit. How am I going to deal with that? Is my other light retrievable? Yeah, this would be easier if this was just not in the way. No, my other light is just gone. Well... Shit, I mean, I'm pretty surprised that darkness is even able to exist that close to that light. Let's go back into the previous area. There was one more light in there, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, this is the same light. I mean, whatever. It works for me. I guess I'm just going to float down there and we'll see what happens. Making sure I'm not missing anything else in this room. Okay. My suspicion is this is going to kill me. Where'd my light go? Just disappeared. Okay. Yeah, it kind of sucks that I stepped in there and Jessie just like extended her hand and my light just went away. Just disappeared forever. Well, now I need a new one, so it'd be really cool if there was one in here. Sadly, that did not turn the power back on. Well... Why would that be the thing? Give me this. Is that really... Seems like that should be more? Seems like it should be doing that thing that it's doing, but more so. Is there a switch I need to throw? Because, for like the amount of brightness that you get when you look directly at the thing, it really doesn't seem to be casting that much light in this direction. Can I move the train car somehow? Maybe I need to just like... Because Because, like, obviously there are other light sockets around here. That is running to this console. Can I pull this thing back out? Usually... Okay. Let me move the train first, I guess? Okay, it's not as bright as I was expecting, but it does do the thing. Alright, another facet. Let me see exactly where we're at on that. Okay, 14 and 15 already, actually. I, apparently, had not been counting them correctly. So we need to get it over here to clear out that socket, and then that'll let us power that door. And I don't think there's anywhere else that we need to put it. Did I do this right? Yeah, that looks pretty right. I bet it's right enough. Okay, the door itself is not blocked. I feel so much more secure when we have our own personal light to carry around. Oh good, my hiccups are coming back. You know, this is a very standard cartoon character reaction to seeing spooky things for some reason. Although now that I think about it, that might be just a very, very old cartoon thing. Wait, where'd my... Once again, my light just disappeared. Okay, not a shaded facet. Don't like it. Don't like it. So yeah, my light just like 100% disappeared. Can't fool me. I've played a video game or two in my day. Okay, so that gives me a quick way back to the beginning. In case that's a thing we need for some reason. Okay, I don't like this at all. This is bad. So we can do this thing. I don't see where that needs to be plugged in. You know, empty plastic drums, probably not the most effective weapon for destroying a wall. Well, that doesn't seem to have changed very much on its own. Okay, not a facet. Who cares? She could just flip the switches with her hands. She gets right next to him. She's almost touching them anyway. But I guess if I had brain powers like that, I would also flex them all the time. I'm pretty sure there's not anything in that room back there. I think we saw pretty much all of it. Oh, I do not like how dark it is in here. And that didn't change anything at all. Well, this is very ominous, and also, maybe, exactly where we ought to stop for the day. In no small part, thanks to the fact that apparently my hiccups are reasserting themselves, and... and they suck, and I hate them very much. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, unfortunately, we are going to continue to be chased by that stretched monstrosity. But with a little bit of patience and a whole lot of magic, maybe we'll finally get to drop a big rock on its head. And we'll see you then.